Hello my fabulous book friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I wanted to show you, as the title suggests, my December book haul. So I actually was very selective of the books that I purchased. I didn't go too crazy because with the holidays coming and Christmas, I assumed that I would get bookstore gift cards, but I never did. So that's fine. I'm not annoyed about that at all. But I will be just actually going ahead and buying more books anyway. So that will be on my January book haul. Anyway, so I have 13 books to show you, so let's just get right into it. So I thought I would start with the books I purchased just because there's only 4, and actually one is a box set. So anyways, the first book I bought was The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, I believe. I really want to make it a point in 2021 to get into fantasy, or at least attempt to read fantasy. So this and then the other box set that I have to show you is our fantasy books, but I mean, I'm excited. I hope I like this. I know somebody did say that this was kind of based in the real world with some fantasy, so I hope that I like it because I really did enjoy The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. So I think stuff that's based in the real world I would probably like a lot more than actual world building, but we'll see. I don't know. This is just an assumption I have about myself. Maybe I'm wrong, but who knows. Anyways, I'm sure you guys know all about this book. I don't need to talk about it, but I love this little die cut that is in here. That was really nice. Yeah, the print is a good size, so hopefully I can get through this quickly. Okay, so going back to fantasy, the next 3 books that I bought were these ones. I'm sure you know them as well. This is the Grishaverse trilogy, Shadow and Bone by Leah Bardugo. If you follow me on Instagram and you watch my stories, you would have seen why I was upset with these. So as you can see, there is no Netflix symbol anywhere on here. And then when I opened the darn box, the Netflix symbol is on these book covers. So I'm kind of annoyed. I wish I would have known that before I bought these, because then I just would have bought the books individually. But anyways, so yeah, the covers are really pretty. I think I'm going to do a reading vlog, because I think I'm going to start with these books first, because the Netflix movie or series, whatever it is, whatever is coming out, I want to read them before the series comes out, even though I don't have Netflix. But I think that the box that I have for the TV, because it streams Netflix or something like that. Anyways, so I'm assuming that it'll be on there eventually. So yeah, that's why I want to have these read before then. A lot of people told me that the duologies are so much better, but I mean, what can I say? I start things from the beginning, so maybe I will read the duology that comes after. Is it 6 of Crows or something like that, I believe? I'll figure it out later. But yeah, so plan on hopefully having a reading vlog for these books, because I think it would be really fun, especially because, if I haven't said it already, especially because I don't really read fantasies. So I mean, I'm interested to see kind of what my reaction to these books would be. The struggle is real with box sets. Do you keep the box or do you throw it out? Because I don't know. I feel like it's something nice to have. There we are. But it's such a struggle to keep around. All right, so going to the books that were sent to me kindly by publishers. And the first one, which actually I'm not going to talk too much about because you can see that on my December wrap up, but that is Small, Broke, and Kind of Dirty by Hana Shafi. This is not a self-help book, as Hana Shafi kindly tells us in her author's note, but it's just basically affirmations for the real world, just like the subtitle says. I think, yeah, subtitle. It's Monday, I'm sorry. Okay, so this book was really fun to read. Beautiful illustrations in the novel itself, and yeah, I think this is a really great nonfiction read that you guys can pick up next year, hopefully. So the next book that I received is gonna be a fun one, Revenge of the Sluts by, what's her name? Natalie Walton. Sorry, I assumed that it would be on the bottom, and then I saw advanced reader's copy, and I'm like, what? But anyways, so yes, Natalie Walton. This book kind of, I mean, at least the cover looks like One of Us is Lying. That book by that author. You you know what I'm talking about. So that's how I was drawn to the cover and I requested it. Thank you to Raincoast Books for sending this to me. So as the description says, intimate pictures of 7 female students are anonymously emailed to the entire school, and a reporter is trying to get to the bottom of it. And then I guess the situation escalates into threatening emails from the person who leaked all these intimate photos, as we should say, because it's on the back cover. Yeah, so I think that this is going to be so much drama, a lot of hopefully lessons to take with you if you read this, but yeah, stay tuned for my thoughts. And this title releases on, it says winter 2021, so I guess that's soon. Oh nice, they put content warnings. So there is a content warning for this book: sexual violence, revenge porn, non-consensual pornography, and cyberbullying. So that's good. And this releases February 2021. So the next book I got was such a really cute cover. Finley Donovan is Killing It, a Mystery by Elle Cosimano. Wow, that was a struggle. This also comes out in February. This was sent to me by Minotaur. Oh my gosh, I can't say it. Why is the struggle real with me today with English? This book also, it kind of sounds like a cozy mystery to me because it is about Finley Donovan, who promised her literary agent a new book that she hasn't written yet, and her ex-husband fired the nanny without telling her. And one morning she had to send her 4-year-old to school with hair duct taped to her head. So I didn't request this. I don't know if I'll read it. It might not be my thing. And the print is so small for an ARC. I judge books by the cover and the print, the print size. But anyways, I think I'm gonna wait for some more reviews on this to come out, just because I know that they've sent this to quite a few reviewers, and I just want to wait on them and my trusted friends to see if they like it, and if they like it, then I'll read this. But other than that, we'll see. But February 2021. This next book, I'm not good at DNFing books, but I actually DNF'd this book in December, and that is The Captive by Fiona King Foster. It's not my thing at all. When does this come out? I think December. Maybe, no, it was January. It comes out in January at some point. It's right on the cover, January 12, 2021. So yeah, so this comes out pretty soon. I did try to read it. It's basically a present-day sectionist rural state that has cut itself off from urban centers. But like, I didn't like the characters. I didn't like the setting. I wasn't too crazy about it. I thought, I don't know, it just wasn't I didn't vibe with this book at all, so I DNF'd it. But basically there was an escaped criminal and this woman who has ties to this criminal, or ties to a separate life that nobody knows about, not even her family. So this criminal shows up, and then she catches the criminal in some gross fight, and then I'm assuming that the whole book is about the journey getting the criminal to some kind of like police station. If it's not, then I'm sorry, I didn't read it all. But yeah, and the main character, whose name is Brooke, is just basically facing the people or the demons from her past or something. I DNF'd this at 70 pages because there was a situation where it was just randomly dropped in about issues with like some Black people that allegedly stole fuel or something. So just the way it was worded, it just turned me off in the whole book. And yeah, so that's why I DNF'd this book. And by the way, HarperCollins Canada sent this to me, so thank you. I probably didn't look very thankful saying that, but HarperCollins Canada also sent me The Wrong Family by Taryn Fisher, which actually I believe comes out tomorrow. If today's the 28th, yes, I think today's December 28th. It's tomorrow's Tuesday, so it should be the 29th tomorrow. But anyways, I definitely do want to read this early January. Hopefully I can get to it. I'm sure if you've read a Taryn Fisher book before, you'd probably be super excited about this. I've never read her before, I don't think, so I guess I'm gonna be going in blind to this book. So we have a character named Juno who moves in with the Crouch family, and then she ends up seeing like the issues, I guess, with the family. I'm really bad at describing these books. I'm so sorry. And she's not going to get involved in whatever family drama is probably happening, but she has secrets of her own, of course, so we'll see it. You know me and HarperCollins. Thrillers aren't probably we don't have the best relationships, so we'll see how this one goes. Okay, so the last 4 books I'm going to show you all come from source books. I don't remember if I requested these. I know one I definitely requested, but I've ended up with like 3 extra ones, so I guess they liked me. I don't know. But anyways, the first one I want to show you is The Girl in His Shadow by Audrey Blake. This cover, when I got it, I was like, oh my god. This comes out in May, so that's early. I have lots of time to read this, thank god. Oh my god, I'm just reading the cover copy for the first time, and the first line, rescued from a pandemic's wreckage. That's relevant. So this book is about an orphan who was raised by a doctor, scratch that, an eccentric surgeon. And in the time period that this book takes place in, women aren't really allowed to practice medicine or anything, so it's kind of like all done like illegally, I guess we should say. And then a new surgical assistant arrives, and basically our main character, Nora, she basically cannot practice in front of this new gentleman, so she basically has to act as like the housewife or something like that. And then eventually she can't, you know, she's talented, so she really needs to help patients, so her secret is released. And I think that there ends up being a situation where like the men take credit for what she's done. So yeah, this definitely sounds like a really good her story novel. So yeah, this releases in May, like I said, so I hope I can get to it. Maybe just in time for release day. The next book that they sent to me was Not My Boy by Kelly Simmons, and this is a mystery thriller. And when does this come out? Did it already come out? Why do I suck at this stuff? No, it has not come out. It is 2021. It says on the CIP page. So it's a finished copy. I'm assuming it comes out in January. If not, I'm sorry. So this book is about Hannah and her son who moved to a new town or cottage, I believe, and the place next door, their child goes missing within like 4 days. So now Hannah's son is under fire for that. Hannah points the blame in her sister's direction. So yeah, this definitely is probably a domestic thriller by the sounds of it. And yeah, this does sound pretty good. It sounds like it's going to be a really quick read too. So yeah, definitely a bingeable January read for me, I hope. The next book they sent me is so cute. Love Songs for the Skeptics by Christina Pishiris. This sounds so adorable, right up my alley. So it's basically about a girl named Zoe who is an editor for a music magazine, and she basically has given up on love until I guess an old flame moves back, and now she's got to deal with the ex-girlfriend, being a publicist and all that stuff, I believe. So yeah, it sounds like a really fast and cute read, and Beth O'Leary liked it. An absolute joy, so that's gotta count for something. Oh, and Christina Loren. They call it voicey, heartfelt, hilarious, propulsive. So gotta trust the people in the business. This is also a finished copy, so I'm assuming it comes out in January 2021 if it's not already out. So yes, I'm excited for this one. It's so cute, and I love the blue on the cover. Okay, saving the best for last, I got this really great package for Mrs. Christie, I think it's called. So let me just open it up for you. So in this box, we got, of course, the little card with more information of what the book's about. Another information card about what the book's about, which, pay attention to that little drawing because it comes into play in a good way. And in this box, we got actually some lipstick. So this is in partnership with Finding Ferdinand and Marie Benedict, which is the author of the book. And in it, and this lipstick is not tested on animals, non-toxic, paraben-free, eco-friendly, and handcrafted product. So that's always great. So we got this really cool lipstick called Red Herring, and it's this really nice red, and it smells like Cabernet, I think they said. And yeah, this is so cute. I hope you can see that. I love the color. It is perfect, and it also goes really great with the book cover. And yeah, so that's what the book is called, The Mystery of Mrs Christie by Marie Benedict. Actually, I'm just realizing it now. This book seems so much thinner in real life than it does on Instagram, because to me it looked really thick. But anyways, how many pages is this? Okay, it's just basically, I mean, cue out like all the questions. reading group guide. So the actual book itself is 262 pages, which that's not bad. So yeah, so as soon as I opened the book, oh my god, this end paper is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, like that's such a great addition, or that's such a great touch to this novel, which I am excited about. It really adds to, I think, the value of the book, I think. So like if I was in a bookstore and I was like somewhat interested in this, and then I'd open and see this, I'll be like, yes, I'm buying this. So in case, I mean, I shouldn't be talking because I know nothing about Agatha Christie. I don't know her story, but I will definitely be searching it up now before I read this book, which actually releases tomorrow, by the way. So Marie Benedict has carefully researched Agatha Christie's story, and I guess the 11 days that I'm just reading off of this card because I don't want to get any information wrong, because as I said, I know nothing about Agatha Christie. So yeah, so she carefully researched reconstruction of those 11 fateful days, and Marie Benedict argues that Mrs. Christie wasn't missing or lost. Rather, she concocted a plan as precise as the novels she wrote. Yeah, so they are slating this as an historical fiction / mystery novel, which can appeal to both readers. So yeah, so if you want to read this, probably brush up on who Agatha Christie is or her story, because like me, I don't know, but I really want to read this because it sounds really good. So the cover's beautiful. So yeah, so hopefully I get to it soon. Okay, everyone, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tiny little book haul. Thank you to all the publishers who sent me these books. Thank you to my wallet for allowing me to actually have the self-control to just buy technically 2, but kind of like 4 books. Yeah, so let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these, if you know what I should probably prioritize. Like I said, I will definitely prioritize the Grishaverse trilogy, the Shadow and Bone books, just because I want to do a reading vlog. So I just probably film like, I think my idea is just basically like to read 1 each month, so January, February, March, and then probably have the reading vlog like the beginning of April, which is when the series or movie comes out. So yeah, so that's going to be a really long time waiting for that vlog, but I hope it's worth it. I think out of this pile, I will probably read The Mystery of Mrs. Christie first, just because it is a nice short novel and I'm really interested to see what happens, and I should probably brush up on my historical fiction figures. So yeah, so don't forget to give a huge thumbs up, subscribe please, turn the notification bell on, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I think next I will have for you my top 20 reads split into 2 parts. You'll probably be watching the top 10 BIPOC / POC books next. So, and then after that I will post like my everything else top 10. So stay tuned. It's a mess, but I hope you enjoy. Bye.